Snackable, a few-minute podcast from Self-Access Center and VR Lab, Campus YMX Ecatepec. Have you ever wondered how many times you open the fridge a day, hoping to find something tasty and quick to eat? Picture how your English will be if you ate it in bites. Keep it simple, keep it short, keep it. Snackable, a place where broken English is welcome. Hello, community YMX Ecatepec. What's the tea? I hope you had a great break and that you recharge your batteries. Welcome to this new semester full of exciting and tremendous opportunities to learn, to gain experience, and to have adventures that only you live in college. So welcome. Of course, let's welcome the new kids on the block, our new students who are joining the YMX Ecatepec community. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Well, guys, to Snackable, this is the first episode of season number 2. And I think there's no better way to start this season than having the guest that you are about to know. She's a teacher, an English language teacher in our community. Not only do I admire her, but also I respect her because she's a great woman and teacher. I am pretty sure that you do it as well. So please, let's welcome Alma Hernández Castillo. Welcome to Snackable. Hello, teacher. How are you?
Hello, Esme. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here because I know that you have invited a lot of nice and interesting people, very talented. So I feel honored to be here.
The pleasure is all mine. I think, as I was saying, you are a great teacher. And I think that despite the fact that you have been working here I know that you have been working here for many years, some of our students might not know that information. So would you like to share some information such as your academics or, I don't know, something about you?
Yes, of course. Well, I have been working at YM Ecatepec for about 20 years, I think, or more, because I remember that it was 2004 when I started working here. Probably a little earlier, I don't remember, but I could say that for 20 years.
I was starting college in that year, I guess.
Oh my God! Don't
I'm
make
lagging.
me feel
I'm lagging.
so
I'm
old.
lagging. No. It was I started college in 2010.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I was wrong. So okay. And what did you study?
Well, I have to go back in time.
Yeah.
I studied international affairs at UNAM.
All right.
And later, I studied to be an English teacher at Instituto Politécnico Nacional.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, do you feel weird that you are teaching here at YM instead of, or would you like to be teaching in Politécnico or another institution?
Well, I don't feel weird. I think that I feel honored because I can say that I have the most important parts of the 3 universities. So I study at UNAM and Politécnico, and then I work here, and I feel glad. I mean, to have the opportunity to have the best of the 3 universities.
Yeah. I also share that idea, that opinion. And you're a great teacher. I mean, you never were my teacher. But, I mean, of course, I hear students and comments and everything, and I think that you are such a great teacher. And now that we are colleagues, that's pretty amazing. So I can see the hardworking woman that you are, and so passionate as well. No, because one thing is to teach, but another is to be to have passion about teaching. You need to inspire also your students, and I think that is a great challenge that we teachers have, not only to share the knowledge, but also to inspire our students to really learn it, to feel also passionate as well.
Yeah, but I think it's easier when you enjoy what you do in life. So for me, it really is not very challenging because I love what I do. So every time that I wake up in the morning, I say, well, I have to go to work, but it's not like an obligation. It's like a hobby. I enjoy it. So I'm happy when I'm here. I enjoy teaching and I enjoy working with my students. They have a lot of energy and they make me feel great. So
alive.
I think I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm one of the luckiest person because enjoy what you do and then receive money for that. I mean,
for sure.
I have everything. No?
Exactly.
So I'm very happy. So for me, I can say that it's not challenging. It's like a hobby. I love it.
I mean, yeah, you love it because it is because you like it. But have you ever faced some challenges related? I don't know, maybe the groups, the students, the levels, the programs.
Yes, of course. I can say that during the pandemic
Yeah.
was a very hard time, not only for me, for all the teachers and the students also. But it was very challenging because, as you know, I'm not a young woman.
Come on.
No, really, I'm
Come on.
almost 50 years old. My birthday is on January 24th. So if you want to take notes, I'm
Yeah.
going to receive gifts.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, so I'm going to be 50 very soon. So I'm not young. So for me, it was like kind of difficult to get adapted to the new technology.
Okay.
And it was very soon. We had to do it very instantly.
In the blink of an eye?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So it was very instant that we had to modify our way of
Exactly.
teaching. So it was very difficult because I was not used to manage technology, very easily. So, well, it was difficult, but the students cooperate and collaborate very well.
Yeah.
So, and then it became easier with the time. And it was also difficult because during that time, my daughter got sick of
Right.
COVID-19.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
She was at the hospital and she was very sick. In fact, she was about to die. So it was a
Wow.
really, really hard time because I
Yeah.
had to adapt to a new way of teaching. And at the same time, I
take
had to
care
take
of
care
your-
of my family. And it was a really hard time.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that your daughter is great now. But at the time, I guess it was difficult, not only as you have mentioned, because of the disease that we have as a country, as I mean in the world we were facing, but also I don't know. I mean, I am not a mom, but I guess that you might be very worried and sad, and maybe yeah, I can picture the things that you were feeling.
Yes, very
Because you have to
difficult.
take-
It
yeah,
was a
I
very
guess.
difficult time. It was a very difficult time, not only for all the world, but personally, if COVID touched your
Yeah.
family, it was even more difficult.
Exactly. Yeah, those were hard times. But well, going back to the academic stuff, I think that we also had an opportunity there to learn, as you were saying, to new ways of teaching, especially in this new way of online classes. And I think that, in my opinion, somehow we adapted. We adapted to the things that the world was demanding, and of course it was in all aspects of like technology, medicine, and so on, but in education as well. So I don't know, in my opinion, I guess that it was a new way of learning new applications, and to make the classes more interesting, well, I to be honest, I really like the experience of teaching online. Eh, I rather the face-to-face classes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Definitely.
change it, and not in English, because as you know, it is kind of a hard subject, a difficult one for our students.
Yeah.
But I have to say that also, I mean, if you take classes online, you need to be prepared mentally that you need to do more than in face-to-face classes. As at least here in Mexico, we are so used that the teacher gives you the material, design the class, you write your notes and so on. And when you are studying online, it is a different thing. You need to be conscious that you have to do some research, that you have to do even more.
It's very demanding.
Exactly.
For the teachers, I think it's very
Yeah.
demanding because you need to get a lot of resources that you don't have on paper, for example.
Yeah.
And what I missed during the pandemic a lot was the contact with people. I am the kind of teacher that I'm not accustomed to be sitting all the time during my classes. I try to move around, and I know that some students they are very shy and they don't ask questions in front of the group. So they know, and they know me, that if they only raise their hands, I go to their places and I try to help them. So it was something that I couldn't do during the pandemic.
Sure.
And mainly because it was very difficult to work with a black screen, because many students didn't like to turn on their cameras. So I didn't like those things, but finally we have to adapt.
Yeah.
And if you don't adapt,
You can move on.
yes, you will die. No.
Exactly.
So well, luckily we are back.
came back. Yeah, for
Yes,
sure.
we are back.
Yeah, and it was difficult because it was like, hey guys, any questions?
Silence.
No comment. And it was like,
Are you
okay.
there?
Yeah. It was like a very hard time for
Yes,
us.
it was.
Yeah, it was. But wait, well, I think that it is important to mention that you stayed in Canada. So please tell us about that story.
It was a wonderful experience, and mainly because I had the opportunity to share it with a woman that I really love. She's my friend, and I love her.
Yeah.
Her name is Norma Ordorica, and she's also a teacher here at this campus. And it was a wonderful experience. We had the opportunity to be there for a month. I studied in Lakehead University. Yeah. And besides that, we stayed there 15 days more, and we had the chance to take some tours and visit some cities. And it was very nice because you can compare the customs that we have in our country, and they are very different from the customs in another country. And you have to adapt, no? Mm-hmm. But it was great because we had the opportunity to practice our language with native speakers and non-native speakers that, oh my God, is so difficult to understand some people, for example, Chinese or people from India, that they speak English, but it's not their native language. Yeah. Oh my God, it's like it was kind of crazy trying to communicate at the beginning. But with the time, after a couple of weeks, then it was easier, no? And we got familiar with the language, and I love that experience. I really recommend that to my students, and mainly because it was free. I didn't pay for that because yes, I got a scholarship, so it was wonderful. And I would like to add and to say, my student is that it was free because we know English and we speak English. So if they learn English, they are going to have very good opportunities in life, like scholarships and study in other countries. So please, guys, don't give up.
Yeah, for
Continue studying English.
For sure. And which ones were the most noticeable differences between culture, I mean, that we have here in Mexico and in Canada?
Well, I could say that integrity could be one of the most honesty. In Canada, for example, you can take a bus and the bus driver don't ask for your ticket, no, because they trust that you have already paid for it. Yeah. You can leave your things or you can forget your things at university, and another person is going to pick them up, and they are going to take them to a department where you can find the name of the department is lost and found. So you can go there and you can recover your things if you have forgotten in a place. No. Yeah. So integrity, honesty, I think is the most important characteristics or features that I could identify. Our country is beautiful, really very beautiful. It's wonderful. We have a lot of nature, and culturally it's very rich. But I think as a community, as people, as we need to change a lot of things. Yeah, and
it would be a dream if we could face
the way of thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. And living and the culture and the values, respect, and so on.
Yes,
so
mainly values. You have mentioned something very important. Values. The way of thinking.
Yeah, actually, I remember that once I also got a scholarship and I go to the USA. When I was coming back to Mexico, there were a family in the airport and they were talking and so on. And the father tells his son, kid, be careful because now we are going to Mexico. We are going back to Mexico. And I was like, oh my God, how can you say that? I mean, I know that we are going home.
But it's real.
Yeah.
It's real, Esme. Yeah. I don't know if you have had the chance to travel in the subway here in Mexico. Yeah. And there are certain stations where you can hear that the police officers say, hey, be careful with your belongings. Yeah. And you say, oh my God, how can we say that?
That is so impressive.
That you need to be careful with your backpack, your bags. And in fact, in the doors of the subway, you can read these ads saying, be careful, with your mobile phone. And you say, oh my God, no.
Yeah, that is, it shouldn't be that way, but that is our reality.
That's
Sadly,
a shame.
Yeah, exactly. What a pity, but anyways, thank you so much for being here. Is there something that you would like to say to our community, like a welcome or something?
Yes, of course. I would like to say to my students mainly, guys, never give up. Not only talking about English, about everything that you want to get or achieve in your life.
Yeah.
Uh, Things could be or seem to be difficult at the beginning, but if they were easy, everybody would have them.
Exactly.
So getting a degree, a university degree, a master degree, be good at sports, speak languages. I mean, if they were easy, everybody would do it.
Exactly.
And it's not like that. So never give up, guys. Try to work all the things that you do in your life with discipline.
And passion.
And discipline sometimes is misunderstood, because people think that when you say discipline, it's because you have to do like things in a military way. No, it's not like that. It's that you need to do things constantly. You need to be perseverant. This is what you have to do.
And to love
do the things even when you don't want to, even when you don't feel like doing them. You are not going to be motivated every day of your life. No, sometimes you are going to wake up in the morning very tired, very sad. Sometimes your days are going to suck. So, and even those things, you have to continue doing the things that you have to do well.
Exactly.
Well. So this is discipline for me. This is one piece of advice. And the second one that I would like to give them is do some physical activity, guys. Sorry. Sorry to
all right, that.
Well, sometimes I post that on Facebook, and I don't know if you hate me because of that. I don't care. Well, do some physical activity, guys. This is very important. Choose an activity that you like doing. I don't know, volleyball, basketball, Zumba, karate, taekwondo. I don't know. Choose an activity. I know that some of you are very interested in science, in art, in technology, in video games, but you need to move your bodies, guys.
Yeah.
This is what you have to do. Not only to be fit and to post photos on Facebook with great bodies. No, I mean it's to be healthy. Because in the way that you take care of your body and your mind in the present, is the quality of life that you are going to have in the future. I know that when we are young, we don't think about it. We don't pay attention too much to that aspect. But really, the quality of life that you are going to have in the future depends on what you do now.
Yeah,
so
for
guys,
sure.
take care of your mind, but take care of your body too.
As well.
Do physical activity. This is my recommendation.
I completely agree with you. So you have to keep a balance between your physical health and also your mental one. So yeah, I totally agree with you. So guys, please follow those pieces of advice of a wise woman.
Oh, thank you very much. And if I can recommend, do karate. I love it. So, well, but choose the one that you want.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much, Teacher Alma, for being here. And thank you guys for joining us. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode because I did it. And well, see you next episode, guys. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. Bye, guys. Love you.
Bye-bye.